feeling overwhelmed, here's how to break free from the chaos. In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jess X Goh. I'm the sole founder of Life in Confidence. And what you need to know and understand is how running and operating from a dysregulated nervous system keeps you stuck in this loop of chaos, destruction, distraction, and drama. To break free from that, you must regulate your nervous system. Now, what's the difference between the two? A dysregulated nervous system, how that looks and feels like is that you operate and live in your head. You struggle to be in your body and to be present. You're not an active listener, meaning you listen to what people say to you, but you find ways to attack or to be on the defense without really understanding where they're coming from or their intentions. You run your life from fear and anxiety, distrusting yourself and distrusting others, and you struggle to hold space, not only for yourself but also for others. So you may have a tendency to give unsolicited advice, or you perhaps overshare or talk excessively to the point where it has no relevance because you're not able to contain that energy. It hasn't been processed properly because of a dysregulated nervous system. Now, where does this come from? It comes from unresolved trauma and also not taking the time to ground yourself, to ground in your body first before you start your day. Now, when you ground your body, these things could be spending time in nature, looking and feeling, hearing and smelling your environment. Perhaps it's walking barefoot, hugging a tree, immersing yourself in the ocean, for you to really tune into the frequencies of nature. I highly recommend, if you have a dysregulated nervous system, to do this twice a day, first thing in the morning and before you have your dinner. And this will help you to calm down what's going on inside of you so you can be more present, more engaged from a centered place where you're anchored. Also, the earth frequencies creates a negative ion. So when you plant your feet on the earth, for example, it creates a circuit. So let's say this is your feet and this is you, and you place your feet on the earth, and the earth sends its energy, its negative ions, into your feet and streaming your whole body and back down, back to the earth like a circuit. And this shifts the contraction, the toxicity, the repressed emotions that is held in your body, to neutralize it with the earth's frequency. So that's why there's so much more benefits in grounding barefoot instead of wearing shoes, because you're creating that bioresonance circuit with the earth. And you then adjust your nervous system to the earth's frequency. So you're tapping into that frequency of abundance, flow, expansion, peace, and ease. And the other thing is that you may want to consider doing yoga, dance, some form of movement to release tension and stress from your body, so you're not constantly recycling that or accumulating it. And also, you may want to consider doing body work to de-armor what's being held in the body, suppressed emotions and trauma. And the body does keep the score. It holds all sorts of different traumas and emotions in different parts of the body to tell you, hey, pay attention to this injury, pay attention to this pain or stiffness in your back or neck, because it's telling you what you need to do to let go, to not be in control, to process the guilt or the self-hatred, to pay attention, how can you reconnect and trust your femininity, whatever it may be. The body is a messenger telling you what needs to be regulated. And so what does a regulated nervous system look and feel like? You feel that everything is okay. You don't feel the need to try and fix anything or to control anything. Yes, you can take action to move towards your goals and dreams, but you're not in the fear and anxiety that the world is going to crumble and collapse on you. You feel grounded, present. You feel that you can see and feel yourself again, instead of projecting onto other people that they can't see and feel you because you're not able to do that for yourself. Your energy is gathered and anchored, not split, distracted, and scattered. You feel that you got this. There's a sense of empowerment and control, knowing, this deep sense of knowing and trust that things will work out your way and you don't need to figure it out in your head. It's just that deep sense of wisdom that you feel in your body, in your heart. And you can perform your day-to-day activities so much more better because you are in your body. You are present. You can now show up for yourself and for life, and you start to notice a lot of things are shifting, especially things coming your way and you least expect it, because you've become the magnet of abundance by being in abundance of energy, positive energy that is regulating your nervous system. Just by simply being in your body or to be in nature. So my love, I really hope this video serves you. And if it did, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a like, comment below, and share it with your loved ones who need to hear this. Because there are so many people who are actively engaging in the inner work, self-development, or spirituality, and they're not grounded, they're not embodied. They're doing, and doing all the healings that they're receiving, but they're not actually embodying it through daily self-care and grounding. And that is the missing piece for so many people. And they have the constant need to constantly seek all sorts of different programs, mentors, and healing modalities to fix them. But all they need is to ground and to regulate their nervous system. If you really struggle with this and you need to work through it, perhaps there are blockages, energetic interferences, or there's something that's in the way but you can't put your finger on it. That's it. That's what I was trying to say. Then you might consider working with me, whether it's joining me for my winter solstice ancestral trauma clearing circle, by joining me live on Zoom, or to access the replay for a month, or to come along to my Transforming Trauma or Conscious Relationship workshop and retreats that I'm running in London and in Adelaide, South Australia. Or if you prefer a one-to-one high-level experience, I do offer my personalized one-day trauma recovery retreat, just you and me, to dive deep in what it is that you would like to process and let go of in order for you to anchor and embody more coherence and light within yourself. Or to work with me privately through an online container for 3 months called Find Yourself and Trust. So if you are wanting to learn more about this, please click on the links below to learn more, to book your spot, or to book that free clarity call. And I encourage you to watch my free webinar as well if you haven't done so, on overcome the impacts of childhood traumas. It is a game changer to receive this information, to raise your awareness of your coping mechanisms and what's keeping you stuck in this vicious cycle, this loop of emotions. If you are not experiencing the awareness from within and understanding how it works. So definitely click on the link in the video description to register your free spot for that. So my love, what are you going to do today to regulate your nervous system? This is your time to shine your light and step into your personal power.